morning to each and every one of you. I am Eric Joshua A. Aquino, and these are my group mates Aliza Jane Balaga and Anjon Hernandez. And this is our thesis entitled Water Penetrating Sensor for Feature Extraction of Benthic Habitat Using Remotely Sensed Information in Shallow Water. So our advisors are Engineer Baliado and Engineer Jose Lazaro. So going on, let me just give you a brief background of our topic. So basically, bathymetry, it is the study of underwater depth and its features. So basically, if you study the seabed or the benthic habitat, then that is related to bathymetry. And for more than 50 years, sonar technology has been used in this field of study. So through the principle of physics, which is distance equals rate times time, we were able to gather the depth of the underwater. And up to now, until now, bathymetry has been used in a wide range of applications, such as navigation by the US military, something like that. So going on, this is a history of bathymetry. So before, in the early ages, they used ropes to measure the depth of the water. But for now, we are using sonar. At the same time, in the 1990s, we were using LiDAR also, or the laser. So, the statement of the problem. So basically, the statement of the problem is current sensing procedure uses large equipments to acquire data from the benthic habitat. So, according to our researches, the price of these large-scale systems are usually around 500,000 pesos. So that's very expensive. And with that, we think that there's also need to do further analysis of the benthic habitat in terms of its features, because as they say, we do not usually explore what is under the water. So the objectives of the study first is to acquire data from the water penetrating sensor. So next is to delineate the data from the benthic habitat. Basically, the benthic habitat is the seabed. Okay, and then next is to provide the spatial feature of the benthic habitat using feature extraction. So in our study, we used small-scale water-penetrating sensor already. So instead of using those big echo sounders, we used only a fish finder, a small-scale water-penetrating sensor. Next. So what is the significance of our study? Well, we think that with our thesis, it can present an alternative approach in classifying the benthic habitat. And it can provide renewed commercial interest in shallow water and resources that can be found within its boundaries. So what it means is that with this small-scale water-penetrating sensor, it's much cheaper. And therefore, we think that more researchers are going to study more about the underwater, or say do the study in the field of bathymetry. One of the things that I read in my research is that most researchers like cheaper systems, because the systems that are used currently right now are very expensive. So that's it. So scope and limitations. So basically, the study is focused on the benthic habitat, which involves the feature extraction in terms of its depth and 2D surface mapping. And we were able to show the probable locations of the fishes, the vegetation, and the bottom surface of the habitat. And the limitations are the data from the sensor is only capable of displaying a 2D map, and the depth should be within shallow water range only, so that's 25 meters, but within our study, we set the limit to 20 meters only. And the minimum depth should be 2 meters. Other than that, our sensor will not work. Next. So, from the review of related literature, we were able to come up with our conceptual framework. And for the hardware development, we have water penetrating sensor, we have a Raspberry Pi, the LCD display, and the input peripherals. So the water penetrating sensor gathers data. The Raspberry Pi is loaded with the C# application that we made. It classifies the data from the water penetrating sensor. Then afterwards, it displays it in the LCD monitor. And of course, we added peripheral inputs like keyboard and mouse as to have interaction with the system. Then software development, we just made the C# application a classifier, a program which classifies the data that is retrieved from the water penetrating sensor. It's loaded in the Raspberry Pi. Then after that, we integrated all of those components, we calibrated and tested it, and we set a threshold 10%. So upon our calibration and testing, we had 9.6% relative percent difference. So we considered it to be accurate. Then afterwards, did the results and conclusion. So the procedure basically was we scanned the benthic habitat. Then afterwards, the data will be logged into an SD card, and that SD card will then be put in the Raspberry Pi. Then afterwards, we're going to load the data into the program, and classification will be done afterwards. So I'll show you a video later. Let me wrap up because time is running out. So these are the data and results. That was our waypoint. That was our route. This was taken in Ternate, Cavite, and this shows the unprocessed data from the water penetrating sensor. So this is what looked like under water. So that's another route. So basically, the input was an unprocessed benthic sonar image. Then after that, we're going to have delineation. We made it clearer so as the program to have better classification of the final image. So here we can see that this is the terrain, these are the fishes, and the green ones are the vegetation part. So for the data and results, we came up to the conclusion that the fish percentage is very much higher when it comes to varying slope terrains, and same is true with the vegetation percentage. And afterwards, these were the values that were obtained. These were the percentage distribution. Then we just made our statistical treatment was ANOVA and t-test. Well, these were executed just to make sure that each data groups are independent of each other and that each data group is statistically significant from each other. So using t-test and ANOVA test, it backed up our claim that there is a direct correlation between the terrain and the distribution of the fishes. So basically, going on, let's just go to the video part wherein you can see what we have done. So basically, this was the setup. No? Using sonar, we actually detected what's under the water. So, yun. That's the water penetrating sensor actually. And so that's the testing and calibration in the swimming pool. Okay, so the actual value was 2.4 meters and our sensor returned at 2.3 or around 2.2 meters. So yeah. So in Ternate, Cavite, this was the video. No? So there are fishes, actually. Yeah. And so that is the transducer. No? That's the sonar. So this was using the Reef Master Sonar program, we were able to view the logs from the SD card. So this is it this is in Ternate, Cavite. So yeah, this was a C# application wherein you get the data and you just click classify, then afterwards you're going. So yun, you have the distribution of the fishes and the vegetation. And basically the red part is bottom surface, the yellow part are the fishes, and the green is the vegetation. So basically that's our thesis. Thank you.